Hey, Miss Carlin's class, it's Mrs. Kaniva. I wanted to take this opportunity to talk up some books for you in the hopes that you'll check them out. Remember, you can check them out from the physical library or our online platform, Overdrive/Sora. In this book talk, I'll talk up some high interest books that are available either from our library or via Overdrive, so either one. So first up, let's take a look in Destiny at a couple of books available for pickup. So we'll start on the Leiden homepage, just like this. And you'll click on academics and you'll go to libraries and you'll go to East Campus and you'll get a page like this. If you get a page like this is okay. It's an error. You can hit refresh. If it doesn't refresh, this happened on a couple videos. Sorry about that. You just go back to the page and hit East Campus again. So don't give up, okay? All right, so I have to log in. So I'll show you that process again. So you click log in, Leiden network account. You put your username and your password. You sign in. And there's my picture and my name and all that stuff. Okay? So, let's take a look at the book I actually was looking at on the other video. I just had it there to show you how to check it out. But this is The Unlikely Hero of Room 13B. And it's kind of like a highly readable book. Sorry about that, because you're kind of learning about a character that has a disorder called obsessive compulsive disorder. So the main character Adam meets Robin at a support group for kids that have obsessive compulsive disorder. If you don't know what obsessive compulsive disorder is, the book cover really shows a good picture of it. You see all these paper balls are in a row, and even these are kind of color coordinated on this side. Somebody with obsessive compulsive disorder, they really want everything to be aligned. And if it's not organized, then they get like a lot of anxiety. So both of these characters have it. When Adam meets Robin, he falls in love with her at the first meeting and becomes determined to protect her. But he doesn't really reveal it because he has a lot on his plate, juggling OCD. His parents are divorced, and he has new step-siblings he has to kind of maneuver. Then he finds out his mom starts receiving threatening letters. So will Adam be the unlikely hero? Check this one out today. So remember, you can just click hold, and then the library will get it and get it ready for you. Okay? You pick it up at lunch. Where you would pick up the lunch and East cafeteria. There'll be books ready for you in a nice bag. All right, next up, this is from our new books collection too, and I just put an order in today, so we'll be getting another set of new books in. So, yay! All right, we are here to stay. Susan Cooklin. This is a collection of essays. It's not nonfiction, and in it you'll meet 9 teenagers who carry a big secret with them their entire lives. They are not U.S. citizens. That features students from Colombia, Mexico, Ghana, independent Samoa, and Korea. They enter the U.S. hopeful for a good education and a violent, poverty-free life, but it also means they left their homelands. Okay, so we've got a sci-fi thriller next. This is The Waning Age by Essie Grove. Okay. It is set in San Francisco, and the main character, Natalia Pena, is a teenager who works as a hotel maid. She loves martial arts and cares for her brother, who's 11 years old. His name is Calvino, and they call him Cal. But this is a different world than the one we live in. When children become teenagers, they start to wane, meaning they lost their ability to feel emotions, which is quite the opposite of teenagers today, I tell you. But the problem is Cal isn't waning. So a mysterious corporation kidnaps him for testing. Natalia, who is also supposed to wane, surprisingly is crushed, and she'll do anything to save her brother. See if she can save him and reveal the truth about waning. Okay, I wanted to show you a graphic novel because we have a lot of graphic novels in the library. We don't have a lot on the online collection. Okay, so let me go ahead and put Batman volume. This is a good practice for searching too. That you can practice searching this way. Yep, Batman, Volume 1, The Court of owls. Okay, so they give you a little description. I'll give you a little bit more. Okay, so I see it in this one. You guys might have seen Batman movies or something, or read Batman. So it's in a comic book form, the graphic novel. A series of murders hits Gotham hard as Batman puts the pieces together that the crimes are connected. As he begins to figure it out, he discovers connections to his youth and to the beginnings of the city of Gotham. In the past, Batman has heard stories about something called Gotham's Court of Owls. Members of the Court of Owls are said to be the true rulers of Gotham. He had always dismissed them, but now he believes them to be true, and if they are, they will become his biggest foe yet. Yeah, so if you like graphic novels, we have a ton of them. And like I did, you can search for things that you like up here in the search bar. When you're scrolling down, if we go back to the Discover homepage, if you scroll down, you can also, let's say you're like, hey, I want to read mystery. You can click on mystery, and you'll see all the mysteries we have. Okay, so that's one other way to search. And if you scroll down, you can see that there are some ebooks on here. They're not the greatest. Audiobooks. There's some good audiobooks. But I would say the Sora, where we're going next to Overdrive, is going to have a better, like newer selection. Most of the stuff we have in Sora is going to also be in paperback. Okay, like a physical copy will be in the library. Let's go on to Sora. So we'll go back to the library page and we'll go down a little bit. Overdrive, ebooks, and audiobooks. Click on that. Okay, you'll see these are books that are available here, and some award winners, and any book you click on, we're going to have, unless it's checked out. So let's go on to, I wanted to show All American Boys. And that's this one. So this is actually an audiobook, so you can listen to it. Okay, you just click it. If you borrow it, you can listen to a sample. Okay, so All American Boys. I wanted to show this in lieu of in light of the George Floyd and Breonna Taylor murders this summer. That I know that we weren't in school, and you might not have been able to talk about it so much because of all the restrictions due to the pandemic. But I think this book really speaks to teenagers. It has teenage characters in it, and it really shows you that it really talks about the fact that police brutality happening to teenagers, and to one black teenager in this, and there is a white bystander who witnesses it. So it is by Jason Reynolds, who just won major writing awards. He's a really great writer. And Brendan Kiley. In this groundbreaking novel, Rashad, a black teen, visits his corner store for a bag of chips. A white cop sees him and wrongly thinks he's a shoplifter. The incident becomes more intense as the cop beats Rashad as he rightly claims his innocence. There was a witness, Quinn Collins, a white teenager who knows Rashad and has been raised by the white cop since his own father died as a soldier in Afghanistan. See the different sides of the story in this book and which truth ultimately wins out. So if you want to read the if you go back to Destiny Discover and you're like, I just want that book, I don't want to do the online thing, we have it as well. And we have it as an audiobook here too. We have it physical. Okay, and you can see one of the ebooks are out. So popular book. Okay. How about for the next one? Let me see, I have a ghost story for you. Very spooky. I know kids like ghost stories. And I saw this cover on here and I was just like, that looks super creepy. I want to read it. Okay, look at that little hand. Ugh. So click on it. Okay. Oh, it looks even creepier when it gets bigger. Okay. So finally, how about a spooky ghost story? In the book Took by Mary Downing Hahn, she invites us into the scary world of the ghost witch Old Auntie. Legend has it Old Auntie likes to take little girls for 50 years. Even though Daniel doesn't believe the story, he begins to notice his little sister changing as she begins talking to her look-alike doll instead of playing with her other children. As if that isn't creepier enough, she disappears in the woods one day and Daniel believes the ghost witch took her. Find out what happens in this ghost story. All right, so Ms. Carlin's class, get reading. Okay, you have 2 great platforms here to choose from. Many high schools are figuring out like how they're going to run their libraries remotely. But we have an awesome staff here that can get you books. You can come up to the cafeteria for your lunch. You can also, you don't even have to get, you don't have to get a lunch if you don't want. Just come and get your books if you would like, or check one of these out. Remember, you just go down. What's nice about the online is when you borrow it, it returns it for you, so you don't have to worry about like, oh, do I need to renew it? Or, you can renew it, but you don't have to worry about like, is it going to be late or whatnot? Okay. You can always renew either from your Destiny login or from the Sora. All right. So have a great Light and Pride Day, Miss Carlin's class, and I hope that you enjoyed the book talk, and I really, 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 really hope you keep on reading. All right. Thank you very much.